Stories from Mexico, and today we're going to be talking about the time Villa Ahumada, Chihuahua had two gunfight battles in less than a year. In the heart of northern Mexico, just an hour south of the US border, sits Villa Ahumada, Chihuahua, a small town with a big reputation for its roadside cheese and burritos. But in May 2008, it became known for something far darker, a brutal attack that shocked the nation. On the night of May 17, 2008, Villa Ahumada was under siege. A convoy of heavily armed men, believed to be cartel hitmen, rolled into the town with military precision. Their target was law enforcement. And in a coordinated assault, the attackers killed the town's police chief, 2 officers, and 3 civilians. Witnesses describe scenes of chaos and terror, gunfire echoing through the streets, and families were running for cover. But the violence didn't end there. The gunmen kidnapped at least 10 people, dragging them from their homes, their cars, and even from their small businesses. Villa Ahumada was left traumatized with its police force wiped out. The town was virtually defenseless. Many residents fled, afraid the attackers would return. This brutal assault was not random. At the time, Mexico was in the middle of an escalating drug war. 2 powerful cartels, the Sinaloa and the Juarez cartel, were locked in a bloody battle for control of the smuggling routes into the United States. Villa Ahumada was hidden in a crucial corridor to Ciudad Juarez and was caught in the crossfire. In response, the Mexican government sent soldiers and federal police to restore the order, but the damage was already done. The attack exposed how deep the cartel influence ran in Mexico and how vulnerable the small towns like Villa Ahumada had become. The Battle of Villa Ahumada was the beginning of a chilling reminder about how the drug war was just getting started, and how, for the people living in Mexico, survival meant living in constant fear. Military finally restored the safety in Villa Ahumada for a couple of months. However, in early 2009, Villa Ahumada was caught in another gunfight. On February 10, 2009, a group of heavily armed men stormed Villa Ahumada once again. They kidnapped 9 people. The reason still remains a mystery. Some say that it was revenge for a cartel, and others say that it was a power move by the cartels just to install fear. The Mexican military, upon hearing the news, they were on high alert and quickly mobilized. Intelligence led them south about 12 kilometers from a checkpoint called Garita de Samalayuca, and where they were going to was to a small ranch. That ranch was located in the desert, and in that ranch they found the kidnappers. What happened next will turn the quiet desert into a war zone. A fierce battle erupted. Soldiers faced off against the cartel gunmen in a deadly firefight that lasted for hours. And when the military finally got the best of the cartel men, they made them run away. And when the smoke cleared up, the toll was devastating. 21 people were dead. Among the fallen was 1 soldier, 6 of the 9 kidnapped victims, and 14 of the cartel members. This clash was the second time the Villa Ahumada was in flames in just under a year. At that time, the Sinaloa cartel was fighting the Juarez cartel to dominate key smuggling routes into the United States. The 2008 and 2009 battles near Samalayuca and Villa Ahumada showed the brutality and reality of Mexico's war on drugs, a war where line between military and cartel battlegrounds are blurred and small towns become unwilling front lines.